they both really don't understand each other. When they claim that they do, but the reality is something different.
Yeah.
Right. While we were going through the entire digital transformation and all, I with due respect to the sales team, I see a lot of inputs with very what do you call it, with such an interest and such a kind of a their entire willingness towards the entire project, that they wanted to help it. And then they started talking about some of the jargons which IT would use. Let's do API integration. Okay. Let's do SSO integration. Does it really mean that would help much? Probably no. Right? When we went to IT, again, with due respect, they would see that this is something what we have built and business would love to use it. This is how it has to be. And when we really, in the reality, when we really go to the business team and we ask whether is this something what you really want? And then, the expression would be very different from what we were expecting. Right. So what is it that we can do? It's that it has to be. So the strategy that we followed, that the key transformation, whenever we are making any of the outline, we would go back to field time and time again.
Okay.
We would go to them and saying that, hey, this is what the problem that we have identified. Do you really think, first question, do you really think that this is the problem? So it starts with that. They would come back and say that, hey, Alap, you have understood business very well, but I don't think so this is the reality that you are speaking. The problem may not be the A that you have identified, but it may be A plus B. Why didn't you look at it? We go back, change some solution, go back to the field and say that, hey, this is what it looks like. Do you think it's agreeable? Then they would say yes. We go back to IT and say that this is what the problem statement looks like. Do you think that we have a solution? IT for sure would come up with their own. If they don't have a solution, they would bring in a lot of technology partners like Waymo and say that this is what we are trying to propose. We go back to the field and say that, hey, this is what the solution to your problem looks like. Do you now think it's something what is, which is making really sense? So this to and fro between IT and business is something which has led to bringing a platform which is acceptable by both. IT now knows the exact requirement what a business needs, and business now basically understand that, or rather start expecting what is it going to come out as, right? This is the alignment that we have tried to come in. Rather, we have kind of achieved in terms of between the IT and the business.